What if Voldemort raised Harry Potter? Imagine the spell in Godric's Hollow never rebounded. Imagine the house still fell silent, the dark mark still glowed over the village. But Voldemort did not disappear. He stood there, looking down at the child the prophecy claimed would destroy him. And instead of killing him, he decided to claim him. Because Voldemort understood something most dark wizards never truly grasp. Power is not only taken, it can be shaped. And when we look at this through the lens of canon, this idea isn't impossible at all. Voldemort had already shown a willingness to recruit prodigies, like young Severus, like Bellatrix, even like Regulus at one point. He believed the greatest weapons were the ones molded early. So in this timeline, Harry Potter does not become the boy who lived. He becomes something else entirely. The boy Voldemort intends to bind to him. Let's go back to the beginning. Voldemort still kills James. That doesn't change. James dies in the hallway, wand out, defending his family. That is consistent. That is who James Potter is. But Lily, in this timeline, Voldemort does not offer her the chance to flee. He doesn't step over her love. He steps into it and crushes it. Lily's death happens quickly, not as a sacrifice, not with time to plead. And because she does not make the choice that creates the ancient magic protecting Harry, the protection never takes root. There is no rebounding curse. There is no destroyed Dark Lord. There is no myth born that night. Just Harry, crying on a nursery floor, staring up at the man who has just taken everything from him. And Voldemort, seeing no threat, takes him. This matters because Voldemort does not understand love. He can't. He was conceived under a love potion. His very existence is built without that capacity. So Voldemort does not raise Harry with affection. But he does raise him with purpose. Harry's childhood in the dark. Harry grows up surrounded by robed figures, Death Eaters. But they don't treat him as one of them. He is something more like an heirloom, a symbol, a reminder that Voldemort has beaten prophecy itself. He learns to walk in rooms where everyone kneels except him. And the interesting thing here is, Harry would still be clever, still observant, still quick to understand people, because those traits came from Lily. The difference is that Harry never learns why people matter. He only learns how to read them, how to predict them, how to use them. The boy who once would have died for his friends becomes the boy who never really learns what friendship is. Snape's role becomes the tragedy. Now this part is where canon evidence gives us something fascinating. Snape loved Lily. Snape begged Voldemort to spare her. And in this world, Lily still dies. And the child of the woman he loved now sits at Voldemort's side. So Snape's guilt doesn't turn into secret heroism. It turns into quiet fury. Snape stays loyal, but in the most painful way possible. He stays close, to watch, to learn, to wait, and Snape becomes the only person Harry sees who does not treat Voldemort like a god. So Harry studies him. He watches the way Snape never cowers, never flatters, never begs. Harry learns from Snape what stillness means, what composure is, what restraint looks like. And Voldemort ironically allows it, because Voldemort believes Harry is bound to him. That is Voldemort's greatest flaw in any timeline. He always underestimates the human heart. Hogwarts becomes the turning point. When Harry turns 11, he still goes to Hogwarts, because Voldemort wants the wizarding world to see him, but the Sorting Hat faces something almost impossible to categorize. Harry has Voldemort's ideology drilled into him, Snape's restraint observed over years, Lily's intelligence living somewhere quiet beneath all of it. And the Hat speaks to him for a long time. Not about houses, about identity. Harry could go to Slytherin and become a king. He could go to Ravenclaw and become a strategist. He could go to Gryffindor and never understand why he feels things sometimes without knowing what they are. The Hat knows the truth. Harry is not empty. He is unformed. Voldemort shaped his mind, but he has never yet been given the chance to shape his soul. And Hogwarts becomes that place. If you're enjoying this so far, do give the video a like. It really helps me keep making these and lets me go even deeper into these alternate timelines. The moment everything breaks. There comes a moment when Harry learns the truth. Maybe it happens during History of Magic. Maybe McGonagall says Lily's name with sadness. Maybe Hagrid slips something by accident. But Harry eventually learns. His mother didn't abandon him. His mother didn't surrender him. His mother died protecting him, and Voldemort did not save him. Voldemort stole him. This is the emotional fulcrum of the entire timeline, because Harry has never understood love. But now he understands the absence of it. He understands what was taken, and that is the moment when the prophecy changes meaning. He will have power the Dark Lord knows not. In this timeline, that power is grief, not sadness, not weakness. Grief as clarity, grief as identity, grief as choice. Harry does not become the boy who lived, he becomes the boy who remembers. And Voldemort loses, not because Harry is destined to defeat him, but because Voldemort committed the one act that guarantees his downfall in every possible version of this story. He created the very thing that will destroy him. On screen now, I answer, what if Lily Potter survived? The exact opposite emotional journey, and one of the most powerful alternate timelines in the wizarding world. Click it, and I'll meet you there.